doing? Welcome to my channel, Ink It. I'm your host, Abe. Today I have a really cool episode for you guys. I know. I always say that, but today it's a very special video. Why? Because as you already know, my son is a YouTuber. He's the one who got me into this. And we wanted to do something cool for one of the YouTubers that he admires very much. It's a guy who has a channel called DemolitionRnach. And my son wanted to do something cool for him because he has a son that likes Batman. So I told him, you know what? Let's do something for his son. And since he likes Batman, we decided to do this. Come over here, Kid Nerf. Look at this. So, what do you think? What's the name of the guy that you like from our YouTube channel?
You just committed a sin by not knowing his name. Hey, Matt character.
Oh, Matt. I see.
I don't know if I said your last name right, but hey, here you go, a gift.
So this is for you, Matt. Actually, it's for your son, so don't put it in your room.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's go and start drawing this together. What do you say? Okay, we're gonna start by doing the sketch of Batman. We're doing the sketch of where we want the character to be. By the way, once again, I wanted to say thank you, Matt from DemolitionRnach. This is for your son, Lincoln. So don't forget, do not put it in your room, man. This is something we're doing for Matt because my son is a really big fan of him. He's definitely an inspiration to him and his YouTube channel. As you already know, my son is a YouTuber. His name's Kid Nerf, and we wanted to do something for Matt because of the motivation that he has given my son by watching his channel. By the way, I'm going to leave the link below of DemolitionRnach channel so you guys can check it out. It's an amazing channel. Definitely recommend it. Let's go back to the sketch here. So we're going to do Batman. As you already know, when you do the lines in pencil, please make sure that you do the lines lightly. The reason why is because you are not going to use all these lines when you start inking. So you're only going to ink the lines that you want them to stay. That way the lines that you don't use, they're going to just fade out in the back. We start inking the eyes, and this character is a really cool character to do. Why? Because Batman has a mask, which means that you can play a lot with the shadows and the blacks and whites. One thing that I definitely recommend for you guys out there, you young kids who want to become illustrators in the comic book industry, concentrate on black and whites, concentrate on inking, concentrate on doing illustrations in pencil. Colors, that's later on. Don't play around with colors. If you want to be an illustrator in the comic book industry, most of the time, or 99% of the time, you're going to be doing is just pencil work. And for that, you need to do a lot of shadows, a lot of black, and based on that, then your inker knows where to ink the art. Color, you don't work on that, you don't use that. I mean, you're more than welcome to use color, but if you're serious about this business and you really want to practice on this, make sure you use black. And for me, for the purpose of this channel, it's called Ink It, so that's the reason why you see me inking right away all the time. If you do ink, if you want to be an inker, make sure you use a cotton glove like the one I'm wearing right now, and you ink from left to right. The reason why is because you don't want to go over parts that are already inked. And if you don't have a glove, 99% of the time, the sweat from your hands is going to transfer into the paper. It's going to ruin the work for you. And even if you have the glove that I'm wearing right now, you don't want to go over parts that are already inked because the ink tends to, to kind of get messy at times. So let's put a little bit of dark over here. This character, it's really cool to do. Why? Because he's a mysterious character. Even though he's a good guy, at the same time, he's kind of, dark. So I like that about him. And even though he is from a city we don't, doesn't exist, then again, you never know. I mean, basically, Gotham City looks like New York City, but you get to wonder, maybe he's from Texas, right, Matt? Yeah, let's leave it like that. Batman is from Texas. This could be Matt for all we know. Let's see. We're gonna do some shadows on the bottom right here. Everything that I'm putting X's to, if you can see, there's a little X's here and there. These are the parts that require a lot of inking. So what I do, or what we do in this industry, you put a lot of X's on those parts because you get to ink them later on. Also, as an illustrator, if you're doing this in pencil, you also put the excess one, so when the person who's going to ink the piece for you, he knows exactly where to go back and do a lot of, you know, put a lot of shadow, a lot of black. So these parts that I'm putting in excess right now, I'll do them outside, you know, the camera. The reason why is because the videos that I'm trying to do for the purpose of YouTube, for my channel, they are from 15 to 20 minutes tops. I don't want to do anything longer than that. So this video, it's a little fast than I usually do my videos, because this particular piece of art, it took me over 45 minutes to do. That's the reason why for YouTube, usually for the most part, you see me doing only faces. In this case, we wanted to do something really cool. My son came up with this concept, with this idea. He wanted to do, you know, Batman in the center, you know, part of the body, and also there's something really cool coming in the background that I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. So let's do the emblem here, the logo. Now right here, this piece is dedicated for my man Lincoln. Lincoln is the son of Matt. He loves Batman, so my son wanted to do something cool and, you know, and get this piece done for him. So this right here, for all we know, it's Lincoln. This is for you, buddy. Okay, let's do a couple of shadows right here. I'm really sorry for the you know, the camera only grabs certain part of the paper. There's a lot of parts in here, they're off the camera. Then again, you'll see them at the end. I'll put a little shadow here. Now let's continue with these lines, the outlines and the shadows. Now the outlines, as you can see, when I do the outlines of the body of Batman, either the face or the body, the lines are a little thicker. The reason why you do that is because you want them to stand out, to look like it's, you know, closer, it's bigger. And then the lines inside, and, you know, they're regular lines. You don't have to do anything crazy. Also, for this particular piece, I'm using, you know, very simple tools. I'm using a pencil H2 and just a regular pen, a regular black pen. Don't forget what I always tell you guys. The tools that I use in the pieces of art that I do for the YouTube channel are very easy pieces to get anywhere you can go. Supplies in any supply store. For the same purpose that I don't want you guys to go and spend $50–$75 for a, you know, an inking pen. There's no need for that. I mean, just grab a regular pen like the one I have, and just the only thing you need is just a pen, paper, and a lot of imagination, my friend. Also, you know, don't be don't feel shy, you know, or don't think that, you know, oh my God, I'm not, you know, I'm not a good artist, whatever. It's all about practicing. The more you practice, the better you're gonna get. It's all it is. You just need, you know, a lot of imagination and a little bit of practice, and you can do anything. As you can see here, I already had the concept, the idea in my head of what I wanted to do. That's the reason why I'm doing this little bats around straight to ink without doing any pencil sketch, because in my head I already know what I want. I definitely recommend for you guys who are starting to draw, just do it in pencil, you know, because mistakes do happen, and once you ink them, it's really hard to fix them. Okay, so we're gonna do a line here. That line is gonna be the light of the symbol, and you'll see it in a few minutes when it starts taking shape. There we go. Now we're gonna do little bit of the buildings. This is a dark city, so we want to make sure we make these buildings nice and dark and mysterious. Now, like I said before, this is straight out, you know, what I had in my head, so I'm going to put these buildings wherever I think they fit. That's why I'm going to ink them right away, straight to ink. Well, definitely if you're starting, you know, to draw and you want to practice a little more, and to prevent any mistakes, make sure you do the sketch of the buildings, the bats, or anything else that's going to go into your piece of art in pencil, and then you ink them over, because it's a lot easier to fix anything in pencil. Later on in my channel, I'm going to show you guys tips of how to fix things that are inked, and you make mistakes. As you can see, I inked all these parts out of the camera, away from the camera, because inking takes a lot of time, and also this is something you can do off camera. I mean, if you are drawing with me, which I love for you guys to do that, you know, post the video, ink the parts, and then come back to me. Okay, so now we're gonna put a little bit of rain. You know what? Let's go crazy here. Like I always say, you know, the paper is your canvas. Everything in the paper needs to be filled with something. It doesn't matter what you put in there. Just put something in there. Also, just make sure that whatever you do around the character is not gonna take away from the character. So don't do something crazy. We're not gonna do like a freaking Walt Disney park behind him, because that's gonna take the emphasis of what we want. And we want everybody to look at Batman, not at the background. The background is just something extra to enrich the sketch of the character. So we're gonna do a little bit of rain, because don't forget, Batman is always outside. Okay, a couple of lines here. The lines of the rain don't need to be perfect. They don't need to be spaced properly, or it's rain, so rain falls anywhere they want. Okay, here we go. Now, as you can see, I am using pencil right now to do the sketch of the clouds. The reason why I'm doing that is because, like I said before, you know, when you're inking, you have to be careful. You know, any mistakes you do is really hard to fix. And since we're doing this as a gift for Lincoln, you know, we want to make sure we don't mess it up. And I put my name there. Now this is something I just came up with. You know, I'll be creative, do whatever you want. So I came up with the idea of using whiteout to do little drops of rain on his outfit, and do something different. You know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? Let me try it out. Let's see how it comes out. And that's how you learn. You know, you just try different things, and that's how you create your own style. You know, and that's the best part. You know, doing your own thing. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. That's how you learn. So we're gonna put a little lines here, you know, a little white shadow, as you can say. Let's see. Okay, there you go. Perfect. You see, I love doing this. I mean, like I said before, everybody has that talent. You just gotta put it on paper. Look, a little more here. Perfect. We're almost done with this Batman. Now, by the way, guys, I did color this off camera. I was going to leave it black and white, but we decided to color it. Thank you all for watching. Like I always tell you, if I can do it, you can do it too. Thank you for watching, guys, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Hey, guys, thank you for watching my video. I hope you liked it. To see more videos of me drawing your favorite characters, click on the left. If you want to see my gaming channel, click on the right. Don't forget to subscribe, and also let me know what character you want me to draw next. For that, you need to leave it in the comments below. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video.